What is going on, guys and gals? Schematocles here with another DCS World video for you. Today, we're going to be flying Mission 2 of the BFM Aggressor campaign in the Charlie Hornet. So we have a multi-mission vol, or a multi-vol mission rather. The first engagement is going to be at high altitude at 24,000 feet MSL at Waypoint, India, and that's going to be a 1v1 guns only against Infield 1-1, which I believe is an F5. Next up, we'll have another 1v1 guns at medium altitude, 14,000 MSL, against Ford 1-1, which is an F16, so that one should be pretty interesting. And then last but not least, one at low altitude against Pontiac 1-1, which I think is an F15 Charlie. Good to go. So let's take a look at the rules. 100-foot AGL hard deck, which we will obey. We can terminate at any time. 400 knots ingress, ground speed. Can drop our tank whenever. And we can refuel if we need to. So everything looks good there. Let's go ahead and get in the cockpit. Okay, so here we are, getting everything started up.
Engine fire left.
Our departure time is
Engine fire
0800
left.
hours. Get your bird
Engine
started
fire
and we'll do
right.
a comms check when
Engine
ready.
fire
Roger that.
right. APU fire. APU fire.
Game's a little
Lead air
laggy drawing all these
Lead
airplanes.
air left.
It will be
Lead
time
air right. Lead air right.
to upgrade my CPU and RAM shortly, I suspect. My GPU's brand new, but my CPU and
Engine
RAM are
fire
from
left.
2014, so
Engine fire left. Engine fire right.
Infield
Engine
1-1,
fire
request
right.
taxi to runway.
so
APU
infield
fire.
should be the F5 that we're going to go
APU
fight,
fire.
and there he is.
Lead air left. Lead air left.
Oh, there's everyone,
Lead
actually.
air right.
Ford
Cool.
1-1,
Lead air
request
right.
taxi to runway.
Alright, let's get the APU cranked.
Ford 1-1, clear to taxi to runway 3. Pontiac 1-1, request taxi to runway. Pontiac 1-1, clear to taxi to runway 3.
Alrighty. So this is actually the second or third time that I've tried to record this video for reasons that I'll get into in just a moment. But for now, let's go ahead and get everything switched on in this bird. Set our altimeter for, let's set it for like 400 feet so we know to pull up. Okay. Rotate the bleed air.
Roll left. Roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Uzi 1-1,
And
Uzi
INS
2-1,
align
radio check.
time.
1, copy.
So this is actually one of the problems that I've been facing since
I
the
read you, Lima Charlie.
T-Pod update. The INS doesn't really want to align. It puts you about 215 miles from where you're actually at. So I found a workaround, and hopefully that's gonna work for us on the Eagle Dynamics forums. Always a helpful place to look for issues like this. I think our Joker is 3,000 pounds gas. Should be enough to get us back without refueling, hopefully, from India. Assuming we're not on full burner. Okay, one last check of everything here. We want our hook bypass to field. Put our taxi lights on. Anti-skid looks good.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. Follow me when ready.
Copy that. Need to finish setting up the airplane here. Let's get a FCS reset.
Nellis departure, Uzi 2-1. Good jet. Ready for taxi. North War. Uzi 2-1, clear to taxi to runway 3.
Alright. So we should be able to put the INS in nav now.
Uzi 2-1, roger.
And then we actually are going to have to go update, designate. Oh, we got a weapon designate waypoint 0 and press accept, and that should work. And it appears to have, so that's great. Okay, so now we can go ahead and set takeoff, trim and everything. Flaps good to go. FCS right DDI. Request taxi to runway.
Uzi 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
Alright, there's our clearance. Cleared to taxi to runway 3
Uzi
right.
1-1, Uzi 2-1.
Uzi
Today's
1-1.
mission is a multiple engagement hop against 3 of our best pilots in the Aggressor squadron.
Roger.
The first engagement will
Looking
be a
good.
1-1
Beautiful morning for flying.
BFM Air Combat Training, or ACT, from high altitude at 24,000 feet MSL.
Yeah, copy that.
The second engagement will be a 1-1 guns-only BFM ACT from medium altitude at 14,000 feet MSL.
Roger.
The third engagement will be a 1-1 guns-only BFM ACT from low altitude at 6,000 feet MSL.
Sounds good. Gonna go ahead and get this altimeter cranked all the way down since we're
The pilots you face
Yeah.
know the range very
Low
well
sea
and will
level.
use it to their advantage. Do not let them get behind you, or your playtime will be over quickly.
understood.
You will have unlimited weapons for this exercise.
Oh,
Take your shots wisely.
I think that's the opposite of what that means I should do. Just go
I'll
accuracy
be
by
monitoring
volume.
your comms and attack techniques. Good luck.
Roger. Thank you. Okay. So anyway, the first time that I tried to record this, my power browned out, and for some reason my UPS pooped its pants, and
Infield
I lost
1-1,
my footage.
request takeoff.
The second time had the INS align bug, and I had to figure out how to fix that. Apparently it only affects the red 4, so the aggressors count as red 4. 65th Aggressor Squadron.
Forward 1-1. Request takeoff.
So I've been practicing my ACM in BFM. And I think I've gotten a bit better. Hopefully good enough to at least survive these 3 vols, if not win a few of them. But we'll see. I guess I would consider surviving to be a positive outcome. I'm no dogfighting expert.
1-1. Request takeoff. Pontiac 1-1. You are cleared for takeoff and ready. Climb 300 at QFE 28.03.
Infield 1-1, airborne.
I think I'm more likely to do better in the missions where I actually have
Forward 1-1.
access to
taking
some decent missiles, like the AIM-9X X-ray. Tends to have enough capability to make up for my lack thereof in the visual dogfight. What's up with my shadow? It's not doing well over there. Does seem to be something that glitches out quite regularly.
Nellis departure, Uzi 2-1. Request clearance for takeoff.
Alright, let's go ahead and get our seat armed. Strap's good.
at QFE 28.03. Forward 1-1. Airborne. Pontiac 1-1.
And
taking
we're
the
ahead
active.
of our departure time here, so no rush. We're scheduled for 0800. What are those? Tornadoes? Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Crossing 3 left.
Pontiac 1-1, airborne.
Request takeoff.
Uzi 1-1, request takeoff. 2-1, taking the active.
See if they'll get us our clearance in advance. Perhaps not, but it's all good. Wait to get our radar on until we're up in the air, so we don't blast any innocent bystanders with it. Cook their brains.
Uzi 2-1, airborne.
Uzi 1-1 taking the active, and I'm sure I'll get a rejected takeoff clearance, as is tradition. And I'll just ignore that.
Uzi 1-1, unable to clear for takeoff.
Alright.
Uzi 1-1, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QSE
Runner up.
2.95.
Okay, no cautions, full burner. Interesting, the QFE actually dropped. Doesn't seem realistic. Alright, airspeed's live. 100 knots. And rotate. Alright, gear up. Flaps coming up. Stay below 4,000 feet. Slow down. Why is my rad out doing this? Silence. It's actually the second time it's done that. It just freaks out. Okay. So coming around the pattern toward the red air corridor. Rolling out. And let's go ahead and get our taxi lights turned off. Radar switched on. Go ahead and push that out and see all the airplanes. Alright, we're a little bit fast. Looking for Uzi 2-1. Got him on the RWR back there. No visual as of yet. A little bit of
Uzi
right
1-1,
trim.
Uzi 2-1. Let's review the air-to-air training rules.
Alright, brother, let's do it. Okay. Since we're getting ready to pass through
Always
10,000,
assume
we'll
the
go
other
ahead and
aircraft
crank
does
up
not
our
see you. If each aircraft maneuvers in this manner, the
altimeter.
chances of a mid-air are greatly reduced.
I'm just going to do whatever I got to do to stay alive. How's that sound?
Maintain 500 feet of separation at all times. Closure rates are often difficult to perceive, so no closer than 500 feet.
Okay.
For head-on passes, maintain the established trend. Never cross the bogey flight path to force a change in the direction of pass. If
Roger.
in doubt, broadcast your own intentions.
Okay. Simple enough.
During descending pursuit, offensive aircraft monitors defensive aircraft's altitude and attitude and breaks off the attack prior to either aircraft descending into the hard deck.
Yeah.
The offensive aircraft
Where's this
in
guy
this
at?
case is flying out of the front of his aircraft and usually has better situational awareness, or SA, and hard deck awareness.
Okay. We'll cruise about 24,000.
No blind lead turns. Do not pull so much lead
24,500
so as
since
to
that's
lose
the
sight
altitude
the
of our
aircraft
first
you
ball.
are attacking. Remember, we are always assuming the other aircraft does not see us.
Alright, let's we'll wait to turn on the auto throttle
Minimum
actually.
range for gun attacks is 1,000 feet. Once again, closure rate may be hard to judge, and if you are too late to see it, it could be disastrous.
Roger. Where is this guy?
Knock it off, or terminate, can be called by anyone, and all must acknowledge. If you see it first, call it. This could be due to a training rule violation, loss of SA, out-of-control flight, radio failure, bingo fuel, or any other dangerous situation.
Rah.
Nordo aircraft will rock his wings to indicate the radio failure. Uzi 2-1 out.
Copy all. Oh, there he is. What's up, brother? Slide your fictional Russian Air Force butt up here. Take a seat. All right. 900 feet. Oh, we're coming. Beautiful. Okay, we're a little fast. Pull back. Okay, there's a barometric altitude
Uzi
hold.
1-1, Uzi 2-1, in position.
Roger 2. Bring her in close. Photo op time. Okay, we're a little slow. And get our heading select. Set up. Turning right toward Jason. Alright, auto throttle is on. Let's do some photo ops. Bring it on in. Okay, about 400 pounds of gas before we drop that tank. Not gonna hang on to that. Don't really see any reason to. We shouldn't have to refuel if we conserve gas on the way back. Beautiful. Pretty wicked thumbnail material there. Thank you. So I think we have to check in with Showtime and Blackjack, then we have to fence in, and then we'll get to India, where we actually do our vols. So India would be out here, waypoint 10. Okay, coming right toward waypoint flush. Let's go ahead and time accelerate. No real reason for us to delay. And 2 will occasionally chime in with some nuggets of info. Try and slow down for those. Alright, range procedures.
We will be using Coyote Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta for our engagement.
Roger that. It's north of the container pretty much.
Check in and check out will be at
actually know what waypoint gate 1 is.
The Range Control Safety Agency
Belted
is
Peak,
Blackjack.
maybe? Or Garth?
We will check in with Blackjack when entering the range, and check out with Blackjack when exiting the range.
Roger.
You must acknowledge and adhere to any orders from Blackjack immediately.
Copy that.
The Range Control Engagement Monitoring Agency is Showtime. Showtime will track and record the engagements and confirm the kills. You must acknowledge and adhere to any orders from Showtime immediately.
Copy that. Okay. Turning
After
inbound.
check-in, we will
Waypoint
perform the fence-in
7,
check
Garth.
to prepare for combat. After fence-in, we will perform the G awareness test to prepare for the G forces you will experience during air combat training.
Cool. I don't know how many G's I'm going to be experiencing from my desk chair here,
After
but
passing nav point Belted Peak,
it's a nice
we will check in with Showtime.
realism
so they can confirm
touch.
Your pod is tracking.
Roger.
The engagements will start once you reach Nav Point, India, approximately 10 nautical miles north of Rachel.
Copy that. Okay,
Once
let's...
established, call ready. Blue Air will also call ready, and then Showtime will say, fights on.
Yep.
You will have 5 minutes per engagement for this exercise.
Cool. See if that's long enough for me to get any type of positional advantage.
Once
Hopefully.
the engagement is over for any reason, head back to Nav Point, India to set up the next engagement. The next engagement won't start until both flights called ready and Showtime indicates fights on. You can call terminate for any reason to end the current engagement.
Like I'm about to get shot. Keep our finger hovering over that one.
The hard deck on the range will be 100 feet AGL. Do not break the hard deck, or you will fail the engagement.
Cool.
Once engaged, remember the old motto: lose sight, lose the fight.
You don't say.
Good luck.
Roger. Okay, let's keep going. Bouncing around out there. Alright, check-in time. Let's do it. Uzi 1-1. Checking in as fragged.
Uzi 1, checking in is fragged.
Uzi 1-1, Blackjack, contact. You're cleared at Gate 1. Your discretion. Altimeter 2988. Millibars 1011.
He uses
Request
millibars.
walk,
I guess
mode
that's
3,
for the
tactical.
French or
Stand by
something.
for words.
Alright, mode 3 tactical.
Words Alpha, Enfield as fragged. Words Bravo, Ford as fragged. Words Charlie, Pontiac as fragged. All control, in the clear. How copy?
Copy all.
1, copy.
Turning right toward Belted Peak. Be fence in time pretty soon. Oh. Forgot to drop our tanks there, yeah? Let's go ahead and get that popped off. Bye. That should save us a little bit of gas. Okay. Do my best to maintain decent situational awareness here and not get schwacked, but no promises. We'll see what happens. See if we have any radar contacts. Yeah, a couple right there, 60 miles. It's probably tankers. I would expect Pontiac and whatnot to have used the red air corridor, so they're probably out in front of us somewhere off azimuth. Let's see if 6 bar helps. Not really. Alright, one of these days, it's going to be fence-in time. Roger, don't think we actually fenced in, so let's go ahead and
Uzi 1, go G warm.
get that done first. Uzi 1 going G warm to the left.
Uzi 1, G warm. 90 left, go.
Alright, 2.7 Gs, that's pretty warm. Or, pretty lukewarm,
Uzi
I
1,
guess.
G warm. 90 right, go.
Roger that, watch this. Ready, hit it. Okay,
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. Proceed to nav point, belted peak.
roger. Proceeding to nav point, belted peak. Stayed that close to me the entire time. Wow. Okay. I wonder if I just missed the fence-in call. I don't know what happened. It's a bit odd. Okay, did I forget to do anything? We don't really need the countermeasures turned on here. It's not anything to flare against. Lights are off. We'll call ready when we're actually at India. Overspeeding a bit here. That's okay. The earlier we get there, the more we can poke around for them on the radar, I guess. I'm not sure if these guys will actually spawn when I call ready, or if they're actually out here.
Uzi 2-1, we are at belted peak. Fly to nav point India, and to the engagement area north of Rachel.
Roger that. Okay, so we should have to check in with Blackjack, I believe. Maybe it's Showtime, I don't know. Don't remember which one. What are you looking at?
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1.
Showtime.
Time to check in with Showtime.
Roger. Showtime checking in as fragged.
Uzi 1, checking in is fragged.
Uzi 1-1, showtime. Your pod is tracking.
Woo! Alright. There goes Uzi 2-1. And we're at India, so it's just about time to get started.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. Now orbit India, and call ready when able.
Why can't I call ready? Previous menu.
Uzi 1-1, ready.
Okay, got a F5 out there.
Infield 1-1, ready.
Turning hot.
Showtime copies all. The clock is running, and we are keeping score.
Nose
Lights
warm.
on.
Got the contrails.
Infield 1-1, engaging bandit.
Uzi 1-1 engaging bandit. So I'm not actually sure how this is going to work in terms of whether or not we're expected to merge before we start shooting at each other, or what. I guess we'll see when we get a little bit closer if he's actually turning in toward us trying to get a firing solution, but I'm just going to operate under the assumption that we do a standard merge here, even though it looks like he is 100% turning in toward me. 960 knot closure. Oh man, I would prefer to slap you with a AMRAM or a AIM-9 right now, but this is what it's all about, I guess, when all of those systems fail. Yeah, he's definitely trying to cut me off. 100%. Yeah. Let's not let him shoot at us. Alright. Let me go ahead and adjust my track IR to get my head outside the cockpit while he is still contrailing. We'll try and stay energy high. He says as he promptly bleeds off every bit of energy he has. Not sure what these guys' skill level is. Looks like we should be able to get a snapshot off here.
Guns, guns, guns. Guns, guns, guns. Guns, guns, guns.
Got him. Okay. Not sure how much damage we did there, but let's not stall. Quite high. Okay. Let's see if we can't get back in there. Take this guy out. Fortunately, unlimited ammo here. Okay. And I cannot tell if he's turned in toward me. He is. Okay, so whatever that did, it wasn't much. I don't know how he's maintaining such high energy levels here. Dude's just booming up to 40,000 feet like it's nothing. Meanwhile, I'm down here struggling to maintain 250 knots indicated. Okay, we don't want to let him come down right on top of us here, so let's turn in. Oh my goodness. Of all the times, track IR. See ya. Okay. We are in pretty desperate need of some energy here. And I am now no longer eyes on the F5. I'll make him come down to me where I can take advantage of my turning capability. Alright, he's off the left side. Roger that. He may be on our 6 back there. Negative visual. Looks like he's actually out in front of us. And he probably just passed us. Still negative visual. If he were to turn off his radar, he could probably sneak in behind me, but hopefully he's not going to do that.
Terminate, terminate,
Roger.
terminate. All flights, showtime. Full period
Okay.
ended, and playtime is over for this engagement.
Well, I did hit him, so I would say I won that one, regardless of the outcome.
All flights, showtime. Playtime's over.
If I damage
This
you and you don't
engagement is complete.
damage me, I'll call that a win for me at least. I might be disappointed in me later.
1-1, Blackjack. Request you recycle India.
1 copy's recycle Blackjack, or India.
1, copy.
Okay, so next vol is at 14,000 feet against an F-16. So this will be a toughie. I'm sure. F-16 is probably the closest thing to a close-in dogfighter competition-wise that we're going to have today. Or at all. Speaking of which, pretty excited for the DCS F-16. Really, really looking forward to that. Kind of round out the stable of Cold War era 4th gen fighters. Okay, so let's go ahead and get turned around and call ready, so that we're not facing the wrong direction, since it would appear that all of our engagements are kind of happening to the east of India. Alright, swinging it around. Okay, can't actually call ready yet, so I guess we'll...
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1, now orbit India, and call ready when able.
Roger that. We are ready.
Uzi 1-1, ready.
Okay, there's an F-16 behind us. That's not good.
Ford 1-1, ready. Showtime copies all. The clock is running, and we are keeping score. Fights on.
Okay, radar contact. And he's
Ford
close,
1-1,
10 miles.
engaging bandit.
Uzi 2-1, or 1-1, whoever I am, engaging bandit. Okay, and hopefully he's going to merge instead of trying to cut us off. Alright, this is going to be the tough fight. Do our best to stay aware of where this guy is at all times. Okay, he actually does not appear to be trying to cut me off, so... maybe I take that back. Alright, he's going high, and so am I. Oh jeez, come on, track IR. See if we can get a snapshot off here.
Guns.
Got him. Pretty similar to the F5 engagement. Let's see if we can finish this one. So we actually got around in about the same amount of time, I would say there. That was maybe a little faster. It's going low. See if we can pull enough lead here.
Guns.
Got him. Alright, he's leaking gas. Let's finish him off. How much gas we got? Okay. Doing alright. Okay, we might want to close in a little bit. But I guess we do have unlimited ammo, so...
Guns.
About that.
Guns.
Why can't we close on this guy? Good lord. You only got one engine, dude. It doesn't appear to be in the best shape.
Guns.
Get him.
Guns.
That should do it. There we go. A little bit more he needs.
Guns. Showtime copies kill.
Got him.
4-1-1. Relay from Showtime. You're dead. 4-1-1.
See ya. Awesome. Okay, so F-15's up next. Doing
flights,
well
showtime.
for me,
Playtime's over.
I would
This
say.
engagement is completed.
About 3,800 pounds of gas left to fight this
Uzi,
F-15.
1-1, Blackjack. Request you recycle India.
Recycle India, Uzi 1-1.
1, copy.
And we'll drop down to the engagement
Chalk
altitude.
one up for the aggressors.
Woo! Technically just one. We didn't kill the F5, so. But I'll take it. The F-16 should be the toughest one. Alrighty. Now, just gotta stay alive for this last engagement, and then we'll go home. But yeah, really been enjoying my
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1.
DCS
now
lately.
orbit India and call ready when able.
Roger that. I'm gonna orbit at least one full orbit here as we kind of descend. So, I'm actually gonna be traveling next week, so I'll try and get a couple videos recorded in the meantime that I can just post over the course of next week. Trying to be a more regular uploader. I know I've definitely had difficulties with that in the past. And it's not that I've stopped simming. I just kind of, I don't know, lost my work ethic a little bit, but doing better now. Happens sometimes.
Uzi 1-1, ready.
Alright, there's an F-15 out there.
Pontiac 1-1, ready.
See if we can
Showtime
see
copies all.
him.
The clock is running, and we are keeping score.
Let's go up to
Fights
a
on.
6 bar. I do not have.
Pontiac 1-1, engaging bandit.
Yeah, I don't have any type of radar contact on this dude. He's probably low. Okay, there he is. Here we go, 10 miles. Alright, a little nervous about this one. But I think our strategy of just basically dumping all our energy and trying to get a snapshot off is doing okay for us, so we'll continue with that. Got to be aware of the hard deck for this one, so I'll actually turn on my radar altimeter. Okay, so we're only actually 2,900 feet up, so not much maneuver room in terms of the hard deck. We can only drop about 2,500 feet. Okay, merged. Here we go. Let's get it on. Let's try not to black out. Come on. Get there. Get there, get there, get there, get there. Nope, not enough lead. Okay. F-15 definitely gonna be a challenge. I wish the radar could actually, see in all directions. It looks like he's about to break the hard deck there. Not sure about that, but looks like we're getting slower than he is. Can we pull enough lead? Or are we gonna stall? We're gonna stall. Okay. Let's just let him go. Gain some more energy here while he does his thing. Alright, he's turning left, and so shall we. See if we can beat him around. Come on, radar. There we go. Okay, should be able to get a snapshot this time. Come on.
Guns.
Got him. And I think we probably just violated a training safety rule by cutting them off like that, but these are real bullets we're shooting, so. Come on. Not quite. Okay, we're doing alright on energy. Let's see if we can get back around here in a pursuit. Hornet's very good at getting very slow and still maintaining good control authority. So we're kind of in a good position here. See if we have enough time to finish the fight.
Guns. Showtime copies, kill.
Woo! All right.
Pontiac, 1-1. Relay from Showtime. You're dead.
5,000 pounds of gas left. Hell yeah. All right. That, I would say, was a major success for me. So let's try not to dork up the...
All flights, Showtime. Playtime's over. This engagement is completed.
the exfil. And the landing. Okay, so I'm going to climb on up.
One up for the aggressors.
And we'll return at the same altitude we came in at. Should be a little bit more efficient that way. 5,000 pounds should be plenty of gas to get us back. But I'm pleased with that overall. Definitely pleased with that. I could have done
flights, Showtime.
much worse.
This exercise is completed. Flights RTB.
F5 proved to be the biggest challenge, surprisingly. I'm not really sure why that was. The AI was kind of determined to do a high yo-yo and over again. I'm not sure if that's like... I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure if the F5 has, you know, just a really high thrust-to-weight ratio, or maybe a really low one. Don't know. But he seemed to manage his energy better than the other two, and better than me. So maybe the last two were like easy skill level or something. Normal. Whatever it is, average. Okay. Heading back toward Garth. Let's see if we see our Hornet buddy. There he is out there. Push the radar on out to greet him. Okay. All we can say right now is copy. So E3. Looks like I'm seeing the E3 out there at 40 miles. Join up. Join up. Not sure if it's not letting me do that because I don't technically have a wingman. I guess technically if he's Uzi 2-1, he's his own element. So we'll just chill out. 22,000 feet sounds good to me. Set a 205 on the heading select. Weird how you don't actually pre-select this switch like you do for everything else. Where are you at? Okay, copy that. Uzi 11 fits out. Even though I'm negative visual on Uzi 2-1. And negative radar. Okay, so presumably we can we'll throttle back first to conserve gas. We'll time accelerate forward a little bit here. Alright, let's set the auto throttle up. And we will continue. Okay, cleared to check out. Alright, Uzi 1, checking out.
Uzi 1, we are at the end of vol and are checking out.
Oh, we can fence out too.
Uzi 1, fence out.
Uzi 2-1, fenced out. Fuel 10.0.
4.5. How the hell do you have so much gas? What have you been doing this entire time? Not dogfighting.
Blackjack, contact. You are cleared course. Request you push NATSIF for RTB. Have a good day, sir.
NATSIF for RTB. Okay, copy.
1, copy.
All right. Good to go. So I've got the.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. Now, steer towards Belton Peak and call Fenton when ready.
No, no, no. That's not what we're doing. Come on, dude. Sounds like he's a little confused there. We are exfilling. Is he back behind me? Yeah, visual right there. Not sure what his deal is. Presumably he'll get it figured out. Let's go ahead and time accelerate forward. So we've already checked out with Blackjack. So all that's really left to do is just return to Nellis.
Of the Blue Force units, but not all.
Dude!
You can do better. The Major was disappointed, but he has faith in you.
That was hard! Tell the Major his expectations are ridiculous. So I'm supposed to what? Like, beat all the other aggressor pilots in the squadron? Like, in 3 fights? Mission partial success. Okay, well, that's kind of lame. I'm going to deem that mission total success because I suck at dogfighting. So, so there. I disagree with that assessment. And the Major has overly rigorous requirements. Okay, so we're going home. Not sure what the actual return path's going to be. Hopefully they will tell us that. Otherwise, I'm going to assume strike. And we'll have some tack-in work to get set up. Cutting off the corners here, obviously, but I'm just trying to get home a little faster. All right, strike approach back to Nellis. Okay, good to go. So we have a little bit of tack-in navigation set up here. So let's go ahead and go 12 X-ray on the tack-in. Okay. And then we will go course select of 280. Okay, and ideally we intercept that sucker. I'm actually just going to hit the 280 and then follow that until 26 miles, at which point we'll transition to the 307. I guess I don't really need to turn off the autopilot. We can maintain the heading select and just have it do all the work for us. Turn directly into the tack-in here, and then I think we want to descend down to 9,500 feet. Let's bring our scale in a bit so we can tell where we are a bit better. We're right on that thing, not bad. Guess that's why you started from Jason. What's up, bud? Okay, so next up, we got gas peak at 307 at 12. We'll wait until this sucker gets all the way down to, I think, 26 miles. So I'll just send in the last 10 here. Okay, and as we descend, we're gonna take that altimeter all the way down, all the way down. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and transition to 307, maintain current heading. Alright, and we'll intersect that sucker at 12 miles, so a bit of a left turn, I think. What up, dude? My lights on? Good word, track IR, come on. Better. Okay, so this is obviously not a very precise way of doing things, but I'll aim for about half, or my radius. On the 307. It's supposed to be 12 miles, I believe. Yep, and then to apex 025 at 9. And we're responsible for our own terrain avoidance here, so I'm actually gonna level out to avoid those mountains. Been fun flying with you today, bro. Wonder if me and this guy are gonna get to dogfight. Be interesting to see how the Hornet compares to the 15 and 16. I don't know that I've ever actually fought a Hornet in DCS. Only ever fought with it. There's the strip. Majestic as ever. And fortunately, we don't have to do a case 3 recovery after all that adrenaline. That would be tough. And I would not be about it. Alright, let's go ahead and get everything set up for landing here while we're out. Okay, good to go. Okay, so next up for us is going to be apex at 025 at 9er. Looks like I'm more or less going to maintain present heading as we descend down to 4,500 feet. Inbound.
Uzi 1-1, inbound.
See what they say.
Uzi 1-1. Fly heading 099. Port 10. QFE 27.95. Runway 21. To pattern altitude.
099er for 10. It's a 4500. Uzi 11. So we'll do a standard Hornet pattern. Maybe not standard,
Altitude.
but maybe substandard,
Altitude.
but something that looks like it, I guess. Alright, we'll just hang out here. So we're, 9 miles out. Maybe a little bit inside apex with that. So I guess we'll just wait until we set this sucker to 2-3 or 0-9er. And we'll just fly in on that. Heading, why not? Or 0-3, sorry. 2-7. Would be the reciprocal. (2-1) would be the reciprocal. My math skills are struggling today. Alright. Request landing.
Uzi 1-1, request landing.
Uzi 1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Request landing.
Uzi 1-1, request landing.
Give me my clearance. Come on, dude.
Uzi 1-1.
Roger.
Clear. Runway 21.
That never happens. Okay, 800 feet and 350 we're shooting for. I want 2-1 to kiss off so he doesn't smash into me. I think if he did, we just have to call that an act of God at this point. Alright, checking the length of the runway to make sure that it is clear. Looking clear so far. Got a little high there. I'm not gonna do a 1% G-pull, I'm just gonna, do the lazy way, like a 2.1 constant or something like that.
1-1. Going around. Runway occupied.
By me, presently. It's all good. Okay, here we go. Coming out on heading 030. A little high. Okay, 250. Gear flaps out. Landing lights on. There's our reciprocal. Okay, 800 feet. So we want to get on speed AOA as quickly as possible. Let's get some nose up trim here. A little more. And power so we don't die. Always astonishes me how much nose up trim you need to get on speed AOA in this thing. Okay, and we're low. Or actually, that's the rat out going crazy, seeing something down there. I think it's those power lines. Pretty cool that that's an issue we have in the sim. Very slow still. Very light, though. Yeah, we'll just hang out right there. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more spacing, and I might actually cheat on over this way just to give myself a little bit of room. We'll stay there for just a moment. And let's go 30-degree bank. Try and maintain on speed. Come on. Looking okay here.
Bingo. Bingo.
Thank you. Alright, and we'll go ahead and put that nose down. Now we're just flying the velocity vector down onto the end of the runway there. There's our rat out.
Proceed 1-1. Check landing gear. Runway 21.
Landing gear is out. Land a little wonk. But not bad. Let's see if we can make this first taxiway here. Set our brakes on fire, but we won't have to taxi nearly as far, which would be good for the length of this video. Come on. Brake. Brake. Nice. Alright.
Proceed 1-1. Taxi to parking area.
Taxi to parking. Uzi 1-1. Alright, so let's make like we've got a lunch date or something and get this thing shut down. Okay, crossing 3 right. Holy crap, the lag. Some helos. I actually did pick up the Huey during the summer sale, so maybe that'll be one to try, or embarrass myself in at the very least. Okay. Shut off the RWR and we'll handle the rest of this once we're actually back at our parking spot. Beautiful. That's a killing machine right there is what that is. I killed you, and I killed one of you as well. It's not bad, pretty proud of that. Hopefully we can continue the streak and the missions to come. How much gas did it take us to get back? 2,500 pounds, almost exactly. So that makes sense. The Joker would be 3,000. What is that 2-1 there? I think our stall is not this row, but the following. No, I think it's this one coming up. Let's get that canopy open. The top dropped on this hot rod. Cool. Coming home like a victorious warrior, which is 2/3 of what we are. Or we're 2/3 of a victorious warrior, I guess. I'm actually going to park in the shade. Because why not? I think that's where I started. I don't actually see Uzi 2-1 or the F5 that made it out of the dogfight, so maybe he had a hole in his gas tank or something. Yeah, this is rough. Not sure if this is a RAM issue. Certainly not VRAM because I got 12 gigabytes of it.
Uzi 1-1, Uzi 2-1. That was a good flight. Good luck with your future mission.
Thank you.
Uzi 2-1 out.
Roger. Okay. Let's give him a copy. Oh no. Wait, can we? Yeah. Copy.
1, copy.
Okay. Good to go. So let's go ahead and get number 2 shut down.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Okay, we want to make sure that that is set. And let's shut down the right engine. Okay, so all in all, pretty successful little mission, I'd say. I'll probably take a look at the Tacview in just a moment to see exactly what happened, if there's anything we could have done better, could have done worse. So I will see you guys for that in just a sec after I turn off the battery and make this Hornet cockpit cold and dark. Awesome. Okay, so here we are in the Tacview file. So I've scrolled forward here to the point where we're just about to merge with infield 1-1, the F5. So he drops his tanks, and we're actually sped up a bit much for my taste. So let's slow it down a bit. And now looking here at our energy states. So I am at 574 knots, and he's at 437 as he goes high. I just want to see how this changes as we get around for this initial snapshot. We can speed it up a little bit. Okay, so our relative positions. So I'm actually doing better on energy than he is, which makes sense given that he's gone so high. And right here, I get a couple of shots off. And do these hit him? Let's see. I'm not sure if it's this volley. No, that one missed. So right here. Okay, so I sprayed him there and hurt him. And here, yeah, we're actually at the exact. Oh no, we're not. So he's higher energy than me, of course, which makes sense. And moving through the engagement more. So I lose him. And I want to say it's right around here. That would certainly appear to be the case because I'm just kind of diving down. Maybe not. But somewhere in here, I'm going to lose track of the F5. Okay, I've got eyes on here, clearly. Okay, turning in. Trying to pull lead here, and I think I ran out of energy. Yep. Okay, so he goes high. And he basically just kept repeating this kind of high yo-yo pattern. And I'm not sure why that was. I'm not sure if he was trying to avoid getting into some type of turn fight with me. Probably, because the Hornet's pretty good at turning, and as far as I'm aware, the F5 is not nearly as good. So speeding up here. Yeah, so this is where I lose him completely. And okay, so I think he shoots past me probably a couple of times. Yeah, so I've got no idea that he just flew past. Wish you could see where your track IR was pointed. And I'm trying to drop down to get a little bit of energy here, and he's directly overhead, and pretty much irrespective of what I'm doing, he just keeps repeating the same high yo-yo over and over again. Speeding up, and I completely lost him. Checking the RWR, checking back and forth. He kind of comes in on my 6, but he doesn't turn to follow me, and then right there, that vol is ended, and we both kind of part ways. Yep. Cool. Okay, so scrolling forward here to the F-16 fight. These ones should not take quite as long. So we just went through India there, and now we're looking at the F-16, which is right there. And we'll go through this one. So no one shot, everyone was honorable. We waited until we were merged. So we both go high. So I actually did get around in that snapshot faster than the F-16, as evidenced by the fact that I got a firing solution on him. And guns, guns, guns. And we actually hit him a fair amount. Yeah. Turn off the dogfight cam there. Fly past each other. Similar energy states, both kind of spiraling down, trying to get another snapshot, so almost like a vertical rolling scissors here. And I'm going to get a shot in just a second. Pulling lead. Okay, and we got him pretty good that time. So at this point, he's spewing fuel. We've still got eyes on him. Trying not to get slower than he is, so we're going to turn in here. And as I recall, we just kind of chase him down. Yeah, and he was basically just trying to run away at this point. He's having all kinds of engine failures, what have you. Guess you can only have one engine failure, but he's dead right there. Okay. And now going forward to this last engagement with the F-15. Okay, so he's low, I'm high, and we'll pause right there, look at the energy. And he is doing a lot better than I am. But I think I turn in and get this guy killed pretty fast here, so we get slow. Yeah, and we're in prime position. And boom, killed him. So that's pretty much it. All in all, I would say that was a pretty good little series of dogfights on my part. I maintained situational awareness with the exception of the F5 for kind of the latter half of that vol. And I would like to figure out a better or a counter period to that kind of high yo-yo where he's not really trying to engage with me. He's just kind of off doing his own thing. I'm sure if I had shown him my 6 for a considerable period of time, he would have, you know, kind of dived down, used the altitude advantage to boom and zoom me. But that's it. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little look into the Tacview. Not something I normally do. Let me know if you enjoy it and if it's something that you'd like to see in future videos, and I'll try and put it in whenever possible. So leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed. Leave a comment for me down below if you've got any questions, and get subscribed for more DCS World content just like this. More videos to follow shortly. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.